thank you for being here again. It's good to see you. We're excited to hear about all of these programs that you guys are offering for some of our first-time home buyers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was something that I wanted to touch upon today. I know, there are many different programs available, and most people, for the most part, they have a good idea of what they probably want to, pursue. But I just wanted to give you a couple different options and programs that we offer in general. So, just first, I wanted to start with probably the most common first-time home buyer program in Rhode Island, the Rhode Island Housing Program. That's something where it's a $17,500 grant. It's something where you don't have to pay back. There's no repayment, but it's, for first-time home buyers, can be used for their down payment / closing costs or combination thereof. Typically, that program, you need to have a 660 credit score, and there's certain income limits in Rhode Island, but for the most part, it's about 112 to 125,000, depending on how many people are in your home. So this is probably the most common first-time home buyer program. It is something that right now in particular people are using. If you can get it, why not take advantage of it? So that's the first program I wanted to touch upon today. It's also an FHA program as well. So meaning the guidelines are consistent with FHA requirements. So, and the next program again is an FHA loan. And that's for people that maybe are not first-time home buyers, or maybe they are, but their credit score isn't quite the 660, or maybe they don't have, their income is a little bit higher. And this program can be used either way, as a repeat buyer or a first-time home buyer. The FHA requires 3.5%, very common. It's good for 1 to 4 unit properties, throughout the state. And typically, it's a good program for people that are, looking at multifamily homes, maybe need that income to help them qualify. I mean, you've probably done FHA loans in the past, I imagine, very common for multifamilies.
Yep.
So that's one of the other popular, first-time home buyer programs. Something else that most people maybe are not aware of, and I think this is a great program. It's a conventional first-time home buyer program. And with this program now, and in this market, obviously very competitive. So all things being equal, if you find two options, maybe offer being a conventional versus say an FHA, many times conventional will trump. But this particular first-time home buyer program is 3% down on single family homes for first-time home buyers, as well as for condos. So keep that in mind, why that's important. Number one, we talked about conventional, maybe, a little more desirable. The reason being is, their requirements on appraisals are a little less strict. Also with the conventional, the PMI is a little bit less, and PMI is private mortgage insurance. So people that maybe have higher credit scores can take advantage of a lower PMI, monthly PMI, for example. But something else to keep in mind with this program is, I say condos. Why is that important? Well, most people out there want to buy condos. If they're FHA around housing, they have to be FHA approved. So with this conventional 3% down, it will allow you to purchase a condo with minimum money out of pocket. So that's why I think that 3% down is important beyond the single families. Now, Andrew, keep in mind with conventional, while it is a great option, 3% down, it's only for single families / condos. If you want to go to 2 to 4 unit properties, it does require a larger down payment, anywhere from 15 to 20%. So keep in mind, this is more for a program with people, single families. If you want to go the multifamily route, obviously the FHA or Rhode Island Housing might be a better option for you. And something else I want to mention that, we do have VA, USDA. These programs are common, but some people don't realize, like VA, for example, might be the best program out there because, again, no money down, obviously no PMI as well. And it's something that, typically interest rates a little bit lower on, but you have to be a veteran. So not everyone will check that box, but it is something to keep in mind. And then USDA is something else that people talk about. And that's a program where it is 100% financing, but it does require the house to be in a certain area. It's a little more strict. Have you done USDA loan before? Have you had any success?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it's something where certain parts of the state, like for example, Foster would be an area that USDA loans would probably apply. Whereas it's not something you'd probably get financing in Providence. So you'd have to do a little research with your agent. So these are some of the most common first-time homebuyer programs.